Unfortunately, injuries are part of fantasy football as they are a part of real football. You never want to see a player get injured. It's always sad to see, but they do create an impact for fantasy teams, whether it's negative or positive. Just depends on how the dominoes fall. We had news drop on us today, and it's finally official. Breece Hall's out for the season, torn ACL. The MRI reports are back, and this is a domino effect in a bunch of different fantasy football formats. Right now, the next guy's up, Michael Carter, who had just dropped a video on. I'll paste that in the comments, but 4th round pick from 2021. Catches the ball in the backfield, had some production last year. We'll see an increase in touches. And then you got the RB3 on the team, Ty Johnson. He's a good size-adjusted speeds guy. 4.45 40-yard dash, 86th percentile size-adjusted speed score. Probably good or best recommended for 16 to 20-man fantasy leagues, deeper leagues, because we don't know the distribution of touches. But he does have some speed to burn. Could make an impact if given the opportunity. Just the odds aren't really there for him. But really want to focus on Breece Hall real quick for the long term, especially for Dynasty Fantasy Football. If you know, I'm a senior staff writer for DynastyLeagueFootball.com. That is really what I specialize in. And when I start looking at the markets here for Breece Hall, it is very interesting because a lot of people are reacting to injuries in a different fashion compared to a few years ago. This is fundamentally a buying opportunity for Breece Hall. However, it's a good time to just hold and just hope for the best over the long term. Some people are going to tell you to sell him because you don't have time to wait on him to come back. You don't know what time next year he'll be back. You might want to sell out to get the next prospect. Whenever you see a change in value on a player, you kick the tires for what you want. With Breece Hall getting injured, you may want to kick the tires and see if you can catch him on the cheap. If you have Breece Hall and you're scared, you're on tilt, you may want to kick the tires to see what you get in return. If you want to hold him, then you just analyze the field in your market and make sure there's no deals out there that will make your team a lot better, that you can sell on the high. But if you want to hold him, hold him. I look for him as a player that you're not going to get many deals done with. I would kick the tires still, but I just don't see much happening with him. He's 21 years old. This makes his dynasty value age insulated, which means he's got a lot of run left in his career. A younger prospect here that has shown that he can operate at an elite level and has a lot of burst, a lot of wiggle to his game. You're not going to be able to sell him the high, trade him for a lot. You're not going to be able to get him for the 101 plus anymore, or even the 101 because of the injury. The value there in the trade market has decreased because we got a stud running back class coming next year, and you can catch a healthy running back coming on the come up there. So you're not going to get the same value as you did 2 days ago. You're not going to be able to buy him on the cheap because we just saw what he was able to do on the field. We just saw how good he was. And it's an ACL injury plus a little meniscus. Should be back eventually. And when he does come back, 22, pushing 23 years old, not too old, still got plenty of run left in his career, pretty much got that ACL injury out of the way, and now we can move forward with his career, and you still got a good running back, so there's no real reason to try and get rid of him in Dynasty, so I do not see many people budging on deals here. So really, in this scenario, you got a 21-year-old running back who has proven that he can operate at a high level. He's injured now, injured for a long period of time. You want to kick the tires for what you want. You want him on your team? Try and get him at a discount. Are you going to get him at a discount? More than likely not. You want to sell him? You're scared? Go ahead and approach your trade market. See what comes back at you. You don't like it? You're probably going to want to hold him. If you don't mind it, hold him. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what the market's probably going to look like for you. And I can operate at all different angles here. If it was me, though, I'd be looking to try and get him on the cheap. But I don't think I can. It's going to be hard to do. I'll probably just throw my offer there, expect them to tell me no, and then move on. But the thing when it comes to transactions, when it comes to making moves, is you got to make people tell you no. Because if you get told no a bunch of times, you're going to eventually catch a yes. Anybody watching this video who's in sales is going to tell you in the comments below that is one of the keys to being successful. That's how you get some of those weird trades pulled off that you can't believe you got that value on. You don't know, if you're in a ton of leagues like I am, there are going to be some opportunities where you catch some of these discounts from time to time. But that's just my thoughts on Breece Hall overall for the long term. Let me know in the comments what you think below. Long term wise, Dynasty Fantasy Football, what are you doing if this impacted you for fantasy, especially for redraft? I want to hear about it. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping videos like this left and right. It's only going to help you out throughout the season. And I want to thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.